Hello once again, model car fans. Welcome back to another Monster Hobbies Model Car Garage Model Car Show. My name is Trevor Slescu, owner of Monster Hobbies in High River, Alberta, Canada. And today we're going to be looking at another great model I built way back in the past. Way back! When I was very young. Now, it wasn't quite this box, but this box is the one that I did the review on. Again, another 1939-1940 Ford Tudor. Almost said four-door. I got in the F series. 40 Ford four-door. But this is a two-door. Two-door. T-U-D-O-R. Anyway, without further ado. So, I built this model. The original one that I was using back in the 80s when I built this kit was the box that had the Aristocrat on it. I'll see if I can dig one up and we'll take a look at that right now. Alright, so that's what the original of this looked like. And I know Around 2 has an updated version of that kit showing the dragster, and they label it as a 40 Ford Tudor. Same kit, doesn't matter. Now, this is one that I built, part of my Rainbow series of 1939-1940 Ford kits. Again, built quite when I was young. And without further ado, seems to be a popular thing to say, let's go down to the bench and see how I built this one. Here we have our blue 1940 Ford, and as a kid, again, I made a mistake. I put the 39 headlamps on here. I've been tempted to split these off and put them on the 39 kits and vice versa on their headlights. Again, painted blue with Testors. The chrome trim on here was hand striped, I guess, when I was a kid. Kind of a messy job. Now the fenders on here are from the 40 Ford and the body is from the 39. This was the other switch to the green one back in the day. My dad showing me how to do this. Again, painted with a brush, and another one of these cars that I would show to my grandma. Again, the interior is brown with the dark brown stripes in there and the white steering wheel ring. Seam lines up in the front here. Again, I think these are supposed to actually be on the real car. The Fast 40 Ford license plate came from the coupe. And again, overall, not too bad. Another one in our Rainbow series. Now we can remove the hood on our blue 1940 Ford with the 39 headlamps. Easily able to lift this off. And again, because this is part of that Rainbow series, and I was about 11 or 12 when I built this thing, I painted the firewall flat black, the engine gray, and radiator is brass. Now this is an earlier attempt, so I haven't painted the windshield frame. That, of course, was a lesson I learned later on as I was building, although I don't have really any glue on the windshield, which is nice. And there are no windows on here of, missing the paintbrush. So, like, seeing bare plastic is what I'm trying to say. So, again, if you're a young builder and you're benchmarking your models, this, of course, is an improvement in my brush technique over, say, the yellow and red Fords that you'll see in this series. And, again, a lot smoother, that sort of thing. So, as I was building these models, I was progressing in my skills. Here we are underneath the 40 Ford, and as you can see, this is the blue one, of course. As you can see, I've painted the undercarriage the flat black from Testors. This is all done with a brush. I did paint the little drain plug on here silver and kind of hit it with the brush there by mistake. Did not paint the exhaust pipes, although this one has the custom dual pipes on here. And I guess these little black paint blobs were my first attempt at trying to paint a square label on the mufflers. We got our wishbone front suspension here, as well as our torque tube and rear wishbone. Again, I used the custom dropped axle under there, and you can see a seam line underneath my engine. Actually, this looks like it's painted silver. But at any rate, so this was again where I was at with these models at the time period, and you can see some really high mold marks under here. So again, if you sand these out, you'll have the perfect looking running boards from underneath. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching my model car build video from way back when I was just a young guy, and part of the Rainbow series of cars that I've got from 1939-1940. And now if you've built this model kit in the past, you could build it stock, custom, or drag race. So let us know how you've built it, or maybe you built one of the current releases from round 2. It's all still the same kit. And maybe, like I was at the time, you're one of the young model kit builders that are just starting out. So we also want to see your pictures of your model over on our Facebook page, and I'll leave the link down in the description below. And until next time, everybody, happy model building! Well, I think that brings another great video to a close. It was real fun making it, and I hope you all learned something from it. If you have any questions, don't forget to leave those down in the descriptions below. And if you enjoyed watching these videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Pound the notification button down below so that every time I make a new video, you're the first ones to see it. If you'd like to shop with us at Monster Hobbies, don't forget to check out our web address, www.monster-hobbies.ca. Again, I'll leave it in the description below. If you want to support us on Patreon, because, well, YouTube is... we are monetized. YouTube does pay us, but it's sort of up and down based on views. If you'd like to support us with something a little more steady, visit our Patreon account, like these great people here have done. Thank you all for your support over on Patreon. It's pretty easy. I'll leave the link for that in the description below as well. Again, if you want to share some great stuff with us, do it on our Facebook page. And until next time, everybody, happy model building.